Do you want the new AirPods Pro but don't want to pay that hefty price tag? Well, stay tuned. I have an alternative for you that's a lot cheaper. Hey, Crazy Will here from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to be taking a look at an alternative to Apple AirPods Pro. So if you want a pair of those, but they're a little out of your price range and you're kind of like me, a YouTuber that doesn't make a lot of money, well, I found an alternative, and they're called the Soundcore Life P3s, and they are brought to you by Anker. This is not paid advertisement. They did not send these to me for free. Basically, guys, I started a new job. That's why I'm not making that many videos, and I want to be able to talk to my wife wirelessly when I'm doing certain tasks that I can get away with at my new job. Plus, I'm also working out, and I wanted noise-canceling headphones for when I work out. I have other brands that I've showed in the past that I really like that go over your ear that are alternatives to the Beats, and I'll put that link up there. Really like those headphones, by the way, guys. If you get a chance to take a look at that video, it was a great pair of headphones, and really want to get the word out about them because I was really impressed with them, and they were really inexpensive. I think they were like 60 bucks, and they were just as good as the Beats, if not better, with the noise cancellation. Now, as far as these, I was doing a lot of research, and I wanted to find an alternative for the AirPods Pro because I didn't want to spend, I think they're like 260 bucks, almost 300 bucks. It's like ridiculous, and I'm just like, for headphones, and chances are I'm gonna lose them. I'm not downgrading them or anything, but I wasn't super impressed. I tried one of my friends and I was like, I do like the way they fit in the ear. So I found these. They kept coming up on websites of some of the top earbud headphones to buy with noise cancellation in it. I wanted to give them a try. So let's talk about what you get in the box. This little pretty box here comes with the earbuds, obviously the case that recharges it, a USB to USB Type-C to recharge it, and 4 different ear tips. Also, another way that you could charge this is it does have wireless charging. So you can just place this little device right on a wireless station and it starts charging. That's why I have it out here right now. Now, my first impressions, I thought it was really cool. I like that the earbuds are very reminiscent to the shape of the Apple AirPods Pro. All the reviews about that is always talking about the shape of that. I like that. I like that they magnetically sit in there, and you got a sync button right here to sync it to Bluetooth, and that's how you would sync it to Bluetooth. You hold down on that for like 5 or 6 seconds, and then you link it to your device. We do have indicator lights right in the front here. I've been using this for well over a month, so this is going to be a very in-depth type of review. Every time you open it and shut it, it tells you how much battery power is left, and I'm only down to 3 dots, and I think that's still like 50% or more. I think it's more like 70%. I'll put it down here because I'll do my research. I did go with the blue instead of the black because my uniform is blue at work, so I thought that would be kind of cool. Let's talk about the features of these little earbuds. All right, so it has 3 different features of noise cancellation. It has indoor mode, outdoor mode, and transportation. So if you're on a bus, it'll block it better in that aspect. It also has a transparency mode where you can use the headphones and it's like it's not in your ear type of mode. Passive through hearing, uses the microphones to let you hear. So this has thumping beats with 11mm drivers. I don't know what that means, but apparently it has really good bass, very rich sound, and thumping lows. Now, the biggest reason that I was looking at these is it has 6 microphones to not only work to cancel out the noise around you, but also to pick up your voice when you're talking on phone calls. I'm outside in my new job, usually out on a golf cart with wind blaring on, and it's hard for my wife to hear me when I'm talking, so I wanted something that was really good at picking up my voice and taking away all the outside noise. You know I'm a tech guy. I have plenty of headphones. I have lots of headphones. The big bulky ones are not gonna work for me because, you know, you're kind of doing this stuff incognito. I had these, and these were a cheap little $20 pair, and they really hurt my ear. They didn't fit in as well, and it always made like a suction, and it just generally hurt my ear, and my wife couldn't hear me very well. With the 6 microphones, she was able to hear me perfectly, like night and day between this pair. It's some off name. The battery's all day listening. You get up to 7 hours of playback from a single charge. You could use the charger for up to 35 hours of recharging. So you get 35 hours more with the base station, so it keeps recharging it. I've been using this well over a month. The battery level is like at half. I mean, that's pretty incredible, and I'm talking with my wife probably a good hour to an hour and a half per night while I'm working. That's where I'm at. And I work probably 4 days a week, and I go in the gym for about a good half hour listening to music with both of these. And I still haven't charged these yet. It's pretty incredible for a month. Like I said, you could recharge it through the Qi charger, or you could use the little USB Type-C in the back. It has that capability. These are ISPX5 weather resistance, so basically you don't have to worry about getting them really that badly wet. They can resist up to probably about sweat and rain, which I've been sweating and in rain with these because my new job work outside. All day wear, I can say, guys, I kind of have sensitive ears that get annoyed after a while. I really can wear these all day. I have no problem with it. The only issue that I have is because the cuff is noise cancellation. It does kind of stop anything you can hear in this if you don't have it on, so you won't hear anything, not unless you put it in passive mode. This also has an app. I'm gonna go through that app with you right now. Alright, so here we are in the app. I'm gonna go ahead and open the app. It's the Soundcore app. It's not connected to the headphones. I'm gonna take them out right now. Once it pairs, because you hear a little sound, it'll pair, and I'll hit connect, and it'll search. And boom, we're on. And it tells you the battery life right there of the headphones. Is really cool. Right now we're in transparency mode. You can see that right here. We can click on that. These are the different noise cancellation we could do. So if you go to noise cancellation, you got indoor, outdoor, and transparent mode. You could do full transparency, or you could do just voice mode. So that way you could just pick up people's voices. Or you could do it normal, which honestly the transparency is better. If we go back, that arrow button at the top. Game mode I haven't really played with. You can turn that on or off. I haven't messed with that yet. Equalizer, really cool. You could do default or you could do custom. If you click on default, you can pick what type of music you're listening to, and it changes it to whatever version you're listening to, so that way you can get more of the beat or the voice or whatever you're looking for in that aspect. I just do it the signature Soundcore one. I have played with it. It's just something like you could play with it. It sounds good with the genre that you're picking for, but that's about it. The sleep mode, let's look at that. I haven't really messed with this. Oh wow, yeah, it's for sleeping. This is a new feature they added since I've gotten it. That's interesting. That's really cool. So you could add birds, turn down the rain, and it does all kinds of different sleep modes if you want wind. That's pretty neat. You just slide these over and you can listen to it. Sorry, I didn't know about that feature. I just learned about that now. Controls, you can customize your controls however you want. I don't have the volume up or down by tapping because when I'm working out, I tend to accidentally touch them. If you go to double tap, this gives you what the play pause is. Next, play pause, right ear, left ear. And you could actually go in here and you could change whichever one you want. So if you want a voice assistant, you can assign a voice assistant instead of pause or next. Hold for 2 seconds, turns on the left and the right. I probably will change this to see if I can make it voice assistant, because I would like to be able to access Siri while I'm working out and telling it to call someone. So I probably will do that in the future. But if I wanted to do that, I could just click on voice assistant and pick like the right ear or the left ear. And instead of noise cancellation, you could just... So I'm going to do that. We'll leave that like that. I'll try it. We'll see how it works. And then test fit. This is really awesome. You choose the tips that feel best to you, you put them in your ears, and then you do a test. So I'll put both of them in and just show you real quick, and now we'll do a test. And it tells me my seal is good, which is really good. So you could check the seal. If the seal wasn't good, so if I restart the test and I do the test and I have one of the earpieces out now, it'll tell you that try adjusting it, and it tries to show you how to adjust it because I have the left one out and it didn't work right. There's other settings here that you could do: firmware update, quick guide, touch tone. I never played with that. Yeah, this is the latest version for me. I have updated the version since I got them, and that's basically the app, guys. So that's the app, connects to your phone. You could use these really without the app. The app is nice to get started and set up for the hearing, so that way you know you're getting a good seal around your ears and everything. You do have touch features with these. We're gonna go ahead and put these headphones in. So basically you push it in and you turn it up. And then that's it. Push it in, turn it up. And they stay in place, and I'm probably talking a little louder now because it does really block the noise. One thing I do like, when you do connect to Bluetooth, you do hear it make a little chime. That's a really nice little feature, a little bloop, 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 saying that it's in your ear and it's connected to Bluetooth, and I have it connected to Bluetooth right here. All right, so the price on these, the biggest thing that would make you want to buy these over the Apples, originally they are $79.99, so around $80 you get for this headphone set, which is really a huge discount compared to to Apple's, I paid $64.99. I've seen them on sale for $49.99. They're probably gonna be $49.99 for Black Friday, so at that price point, I mean, that's a really good price point for headphones. My overall thoughts of these headphones. The wind resistance and the clarity of phone calls, to me, is absolutely amazing. I cannot believe how well they work. I really don't have any complaints as far as the phone calls. Honestly, it's like using the cell phone itself. The noise cancellation, I'm like 50-50 on it. It's good, but it's not, I think it could be better. It's not like over the head kind of headphones. No, I'm 50-50 about that. I really like it. I think it works pretty well, but you could still hear things. Like when I'm at the gym, I could still hear movement or certain other things going on. So you're not completely like wrapped into your music, unless you turn your music up really loud, which is not good for your ears. So I wouldn't recommend that. But overall, it is pretty good. These were extremely comfortable to wear. I was really surprised about that. The app, it's there, but I don't really feel like you need it. I mean, if you're one of those people that really want to adjust your sound just perfect, yeah, it's there. Battery life is absolutely amazing on this so far. I have not killed it. I am going to charge it because I just want to make sure it's charged, because with the new job, I like to talk to my wife. I work nights now. That's why videos haven't been made. So you might want to subscribe a little bit more, guys. So that way maybe YouTube can kind of pay a little bit more, so that way I don't have to work as much. So if you want to see content, you want me to work less, make sure you subscribe. But like I said, the battery life is really incredible on these. I'm very impressed with the battery life. The only bad thing that I could say about this thing, and this is the only pet peeve I have, is the first day I got it, this case is so rounded and slippery, it shot out of my hand and hit the ground. And I gotta say, I've dropped it quite a few times because of the shape of the case. It's very round, very slippery out of your hand. The material is very slippery, and I have dropped this more times than I would like to count. So I will say it is very good, and you can see all the scratches on it. It's very good at being dropped. Have not had a problem yet. Very frustrating. But as far as the earbuds staying in, they stay in great. It's just the case, it's like a bar of soap. Just shoots out constantly. For the price point, guys, it's a 4 out of 5, guys. It is completely and utterly awesome. If I didn't drop it so damn much because of the case, I would give this a 5, because and the noise canceling was just a little bit better, where I don't hear a lot of little dings and dangs in the background. I give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's really good. I think it's a hardcore selling point for this. If you're looking to get a good pair of headphones that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg like the AirPods, I would definitely go with the Soundcore Anker Life P3. Bought this with my own money, guys. Definitely would buy it again. If I lose this tomorrow, I'm gonna buy the same pair again. Probably in black though. That's it for me, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe if this helped you in any way. And make sure you ring the bell if you want to get notified when I make a video. And remember, you could do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys. All right, so if you're getting a phone call, like I'm getting from my wife right now, you just tap it, and it answers just like that. I know what you're thinking. Crazy Will's tech show's over. What do I do now? Real simple, guys. You hit that like button and you hit that subscribe button, and then you check out my other videos. It's not over. I made a lot. It's been a good year.